Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back from a guitar lesson. In this video, we're going to be learning how to play Wasted Time by Skid Row. So we're going to break up this lesson into two videos. In the first lesson, I'm going to teach you how to play the solo played by Scotti Hill. And the second video will take care of all the rhythm guitar parts played by both guitar players, Dave Sabo and Scotti Hill. So for this video, let's take care of the solo. So let's get right into it because we got a couple of stuff to cover. He does some very interesting licks in the solo. It's very Scotti Hill is known for his very unique phrasing. So before the solo actually starts, we have this G sharp power chord. That's the 4th fret on the low E string power chord. You just hit it and let it ring out for half a measure. And the other half of the measure, you just move it up 2 frets. Hit the 6th fret power chord on the low E string. So G sharp to A sharp. And then before the solo begins, what he does is he chugs on the 8th fret power chord. So C power chord right here. So he just chugs on it, just palm mute it. And then what he does is, I'm not going to do it so my strings don't go out of tune, but what he does is he depresses the bar, he hits the chord, and then he pulls it back up. So basically just have it depressed before you hit the chord. Just push it down, hit the chord, and then pull it back up. I'll do it slightly here, but sort of doing something like that. I'm not gonna do it because I don't have a lock system and my strings are gonna go out of tune. But that's what he's doing on the record. So if you can do that with your guitar, go ahead and do it. If not, then just do the build up. You can do a slide or dive bomb, whatever you want. But when the actual solo starts, here's the first lick. So what he's doing there is he's using the C minor scale. So we have 8, 10, 11 on the A string to 8, 9, 10 on the D string. Then we have this little lick. So what he's doing there is playing double stops or 4th intervals. So we have on the D and the G string, we have 10, 12, 13, back down to 12. So all together. Alright, then after that, the next lick he does is the one you hear that's a very long bend. So what he's doing there, he has a bend and release really quickly on the 12th fret of the D string. So just quick up and down to 10 on the D, and then he does a massive full step bend on the 10th fret of the G string. So after you bend it up and hold it a little bit, hit it and release it, and then bend it back up. So bend it up, release, bend back up. So just bend, release, bend. You don't have to pick it the second time you bend it up, but if your guitar or amp can't sustain the bend or the note long enough, then you can pick it. He doesn't pick it on the record because, you know, his guitar can sustain it. But like that, I have some reverb on my amp right now to help sustain it and some delay effects, but if you can't, you can just pick it the second time you bend it up. So what he does after that, what he does is this little lick. So same thing we did up here, we're just moving up an octave, same sort of idea. 10, 12, 13 on the G string, 11, 12, 13 on the B string. Next lick. So what we're doing there is bend the 18th fret a whole step on the B string, then 15, 18 on the high E, slide up to the 20th fret, back down to the 18th. Alright, Then this lick. Alright, so that's bend on the 10th fret of the G string again. Keep the 10th fret bent up, and while it's bent up, hit the 11th fret on the B string. After you hit the 11th fret on the B string, then release the bend. So that's called the oblique bend, or sorry, bend release. This is an oblique bend. That's different. After you do that, after you release the 10th fret, then do this little lick. Probably my favorite lick in the solo. So that's 8, 10 on the D, 8 on the G, back to 10 on the D. So then we're going to do a slide from 10 to 12 really quickly. 10 and 12 on the G. Then 8, 10 on the G. So we have this so far. Then we have this quick follow-up lick. So that's 8, 10 on the D, 8, 10 on the G, 8, 12 on the B string. So it's basic C minor pentatonic stuff going on right here. Now when you hit that 11th fret on the B string, dive bomb with the whammy bar. It's a slight dive bomb. After the dive bomb, we hit the 8th fret on the high E string and the 8th fret on the G string. So after you hit those two notes right there, that begins a series of triplets he does. So on the record, he's playing specific notes, but live he likes to mix it up a little bit. So I recommend doing the same thing. Just stay within the C minor pentatonic scale. So I would do something like this. Something like that. Just descend down within the C minor pentatonic scale. So just as long as you're staying within the scale, you should be fine. And try to give it a triplet feel. If you don't know what that is and you don't know how to do it, it's fine. Just stay within these notes. I can tell you the notes he's using. 8 on the high E string, 11, 8 on the B string, 10, 8 on the G, 10, 8 on the D. He doesn't go lower than the D string, because after that he does this next little lick. So do whatever, and then he has his next little lick right here. So for that, we have a half step bend on the 7th fret of the G string, and then release it, and bend it back up again. Then 5th fret on the G string, then 6th fret on the D string. Then this next little lick. So what he's doing there is it's a 11th fret on the B string again, and you're gonna do a dive bomb again, just like we did before. So you hit the 11th fret on the B string, do the dive bomb, then pull off to the 8th fret. So it's 11th fret, dive bomb, and then pull off, and then bend the 10th fret on the G string. So after you bend the 10th fret on the G string, release it, and really quickly go 8, 10, 8 on the G string. Then after that we have this little, so he plays it up here, and he does this little quick little lick in the middle of it before he this is like a quick little, he does a quick little rapid descent in the C minor pentatonic scale. However, if you listen closely, there's actually an overdub, I think, in the on the album recording. So what he's actually just doing is After that, he just does, you can do this. So that's 5 on the D string to 8 on the G, 5 on the D again to 5 on the G, and then 5 on the D string again to 6 on the D. You don't have to hit the 6th fret on the D string. Instead, you can just go to a C power chord, because that's the next thing that happened in the song, and it goes back into the chorus, I think, right after the solo. So there's like 2 guitar parts going on during this time, because he does the overdub and he's also holding. So this is not what he's actually playing, I just changed it up a little bit. But he does something similar to that, because that's what the bass is sort of doing as well. But the fast lick that you hear at the very end of the solo is actually an overdub. So he just does this. So you can do something like that. But we'll figure out the rest of it when we teach the next video. I'll teach all the rhythm guitar parts. So this was the solo played by Scotti Hill in Wasted Time by Skid Row. So in the next episode, we'll take care of all of the rhythm guitar parts. We have an intro and the verse, which is quite similar, and the pre-chorus and chorus section, and then we also have a bridge in the outro section, and what goes on underneath the solo. So we have a couple of stuff to cover, some very interesting guitar parts, especially in the verse. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.